Hi friends! Jason went to Starbucks for me today, so my cup says Peter. Welcome to the first ever Gift of the Gab Q&A. Are you excited? I'm excited. I hope you like my afro today. This look is called laziness. Let's get to your questions. Kenzie wants to know, when and how did you start singing? Well, I am pretty sure that I was born singing. You know how most babies come out crying? I'm willing to bet good money that I came out belting a Celine Dion song. I can remember being really, really little and being in my basement and having my Celine Dion cassette tape on a loop and just listening to The Power of Love over and over and over again and trying to imitate what she was doing. Well, when all of the cool kids were still watching Sesame Street, I was all, 'cause I'm your lady and you are my man. When I was 10 years old in 5th grade and I was in the choir in school, I auditioned for a solo and I got it, and that was the first time that I ever sung in front of people. So I guess 10 years old was when I went public with it, but I had started long before then. From that moment on, I begged my parents for voice lessons. Then I majored in musical theater in college, and I left early to move to New York to pursue becoming a recording artist, and now I'm in LA, and I'm still doing it, so that's my story. I hope that was a good answer. You're welcome. Shannon wants to know, how would you feel about a collab with Miranda Sings? Haha, I love you. I love you too. Here's the thing. I have certain artists that I would just be way too nervous to sing with because, frankly, they're better than I am. You know, they're just on another level. And I would feel like so inferior to sing with certain people, and Miranda is probably first on that list. I don't know if I could really hold my own and sing a duet with her. You know, it might be embarrassing for me. But I mean, I would be honored if she covered one of my songs. Oh my gosh. I really feel like she could sing Runnin' and sing both parts by herself at the same time, live, because she's that good. Next question. Rachel asks, M&M's or Skittles? M&M's, no contest. Chocolate, everything else. It's in my Twitter bio. Bye wants to know, have you ever been to the UK? I have actually. I went to London when I was 19 or 20. I loved it. Everything was so clean and pretty and everyone was so nice, and we saw Blood Brothers, which is an incredible musical, but if you see Blood Brothers anywhere, it's gotta be London. We had high tea at the Savoy and I felt super classy, and we saw Buckingham Palace and we stood next to the guards that aren't allowed to move their face and took pictures, and I loved it. I have wanted to go back ever since, and yes, I would also like to visit many other places, but yes, I have been to the UK. There it is. Bree Naya wants to know, are you nervous about your album coming out? I love you so much. Can't wait. I love you too. I am not nervous at all. I think the word I would use is friggin' excited. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for you guys to hear this album. Here's all the reasons I'm excited. Number one, the last time I came out with new music was 3 years ago, and I forgot what a good feeling it is to have new music. Of course, I've learned so much since then, and now, the people that I worked on this album with, I can't say enough good things about. My producers and songwriting partners, Alex Cantrell, Jeff Hepner, and Rhett Fisher. They are so much fun to work with. It's not even fair to call it work because it's stupid fun. I'm just so lucky that I met them. Alex, you may remember seeing in the Run-In music video. That's my producer. Alex has worked with a bunch of really amazing people, including Beyonce. So like sometimes I really can't believe that he wanted to work with me. It's like really cool. And also, I have all of you that are actually excited to hear this music. I can't begin to describe what a good feeling it is to have people care this much about my music. So many of you tell me that you listen to my music and it makes you feel better, and I know I have certain songs on this album that are meant to do just that. So I cannot wait for you to hear them and for them to make you smile and for you to tell me that you're smiling while you listen to it. That's just the best feeling in the whole world. Tina, you are so funny. Tina wants to know when I started using Tina as my Starbucks name. When I go to Starbucks, I say that my name is Tina. You know, they ask you for your name, they write it on your cup, and I say Tina. Before it was my Starbucks name, it was just my fake name. It was the name I gave to people when I didn't want them to know my real name. You know, if I was being hit on by a creepy guy or like something. So probably when I was 18, a freshman in college was probably the first time that I ever had used Tina as my fake name. And then eventually I started using it at Starbucks because I get like irrationally angry when people mess up my name, and they always mess up my name. There is a male equivalent of my name, which is Gabrielle. It's spelled differently, it's a different gender, it's not my name. So I get really, really angry when people look at me and say Gabrielle, or read my name and say Gabrielle, or spell my name wrong, or I just... Are there any other Gabrielles out there who get this mad about it? Because I admit that it's probably a little over the top and like not that big a deal, but it is. It's my name, and I'm a girl, and it's Gabrielle. And so I just say Tina, and usually they never mess that up. However, one time they did, and it was hilarious. They wrote Tiana. I love you, Gabrielle. I really like your name. Asks, what's the cutest thing Jason has done for you? Oh man, we've been together for 3 years, so there's been a lot of cute that has happened. I have a top 2 just off the top of my head, so I'm gonna pick one, but if you want to hear the other one, remind me at a later date to tell you the story of the fountain at Lincoln Center in New York. If you caught my last video, you now know the story of how Jason and I started dating, and you know that we were friends for 2 years before we started dating, and that he had a crush on me for those 2 years. When we first started dating, like in the first month, there was a night where I was at my apartment and he was at his apartment, and we were texting, and he revealed to me something that he had made a playlist on his iPod of songs that were, you know, to him about me, or that reminded him of me. And so he started texting me all these songs, and we have different tastes in music, so I really didn't know any of them, and I just started looking them up. And I literally blushed when I heard some of these lyrics. One of the songs was called True to Me by Metro Station. She's such a rush, she's such a crush, she's 1 in a million, too good to be true to me. And it was just like, I couldn't believe that for 2 years he felt this way about me, and that by the time I was ready to open my eyes and see that he was the best person in the world, he still felt this way. Why am I crying? I just can't believe that. Oh, I can't believe that he really felt that way about me for 2 whole years, and that he still did. And I'm just so lucky that he still did. And he's just my favorite person in the whole world. And I'm so, oh my gosh, I can't even talk about it. Yeah, so that was pretty cute. Amanda wants me to react to this video. I'm really nervous. I saw when you tweeted this the other day, and I haven't watched it because I wanted my reaction to be true. So I have no idea what this is. I'm really nervous. I'm trusting you, Amanda. Here we go. It's called Where Will I Go When I'm Dead and Gone? Why do I feel like I don't want to watch this?
Glad that I can ask you about things that I don't know. Like, when my body dies, I wonder, where will I go? Oh, where will I go when I'm dead and gone? Where will I go when I die? If my body's down in a hole in the ground, will I fly up in the sky? Oh,
is this a children's song? Why?
Goldfish go down the toilet bowl. Dead mice go out in the trash. My sick cat disappeared at the vet. And grandma came home in a pot full of ashes.
Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Make it stop. Make it stop. I hate it. Why would you make me watch that? I thought we were friends. That was horrifying. Thanks, Amanda. Okay, well, that is all the time I have today. Thank you so much for all the questions. I'm so sorry if I didn't get a chance to answer yours. There were actually so many of them, and I'm flattered that so many of you had questions for me. So I apologize if I didn't get to yours, but that just means I'll have to make another video soon. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you all later. I love you.